So you can call it a bubble and you can dismiss it. But the potential of Bitcoin to be the default cash system of the internet and the default savings vehicle of the internet is so extraordinary, I would argue that the risk is not owning Bitcoin, the risk is not owning Bitcoin, if that makes sense. Everyone should have an allocation in their portfolio. And don't try and use the fact that I don't understand it as an excuse. Because most people don't understand how the combustion engine works and they still own a car. Most people don't understand hypertext transfer protocol and they still use the internet.
Autonomous truck technology company Kodiak is going to begin trading on the NASDAQ after completing a SPAC transaction. It's changing its name to Kodiak AI, and joining us right now on the potential benefits of AI-powered trucking, that means trucks that are driving themselves, is Kodiak's founder and CEO, Don Burnett. Don, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I did not realize how these things are already on the roads, at least down in Texas at this point. Why don't you describe what the trucks are, how they run, and what the AI component is?
Sure. So trucking is obviously a huge part of the American economy. And one of the big challenges over the last several decades has been driver shortage and challenges that drivers face on the road. And so we've been working to automate the trucks with AI technology that allows them to effectively drive on their own. And our first commercial deployment is out in West Texas with a company called Atlas Energy Solutions. And we have now 8 trucks that are fully driverless, meaning there's nobody in the cab out operating on a daily basis.
And teamwork makes the dream work. Someone in my Patreon sent me this video. Now, guys, you know I've done plenty of videos on TikTok with these driverless trucks. But we see it on CNBC, and that just lets you know they're ready to bring it to the masses. Guys, all this technology is working. We just need that crisis to bring it all in. And remember, the Cryptoteacher taught you. Let's get into the video.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box, provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. Don't forget, guys, we have futures today. It's like clockwork. Do not allow the hype boys to fool you. And right now we have stocks overall flat. And don't forget, next week we have quarterly options expiring in stocks. If you're part of the Stock Patreon, make sure you're looking at the calendar. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which right now are down. We have the dollar down. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 25 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And don't forget the Treasury is working behind the scene. That's the reason why the repo fell so low. And then, guys, we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we had the Fed cut this month. Bond yields reacted opposite. We see yields moving up, and now we have core inflation comes in flat. But of course, guys, we know this is not true either because they take so much out, but we're still at 2.9%. And if tariffs do stay on, we know eventually they're going to be passed down to the consumer, and we're going to be in that 3% range. So that means the Fed only has a small window to cut, even if they do cuts. And like I told you, due to the holidays, the labor market is going to be manipulated. So we won't get a real labor market number until the second quarter of next year. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And again, that means the Fed is not going to be doing a whole lot of cutting. Now we have the UK banks to pilot tokenized sterling deposits as lenders explore programmable payments. And due to these digital dollars, these stable coins on blockchain and with smart contracts, we have now the most powerful money in history. This money is going to be programmable, being able to tell you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And we know that is biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs right now down. Ethereum spot ETFs slightly up. And yesterday we had Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs had net outflows. Guys, just make sure you're paying attention to inflows and outflows. Now we have Bitwise filed for S1 for spot Hype ETF. And Hype is fairly new. So guys, we're going to see a whole lot of these altcoin spot ETF filings. Some will get approval. But we know with all these spot altcoin ETFs and then also all these treasuries, it's not going to end well. And a lot of these products are going to fall by the wayside. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Also, we have Canary Capital filed an S1 for a Solana ETF that holds and stakes Solana. And staking is going to be a big piece in this fourth industrial revolution, whether it comes from stocks or cryptos. Staking is nothing but yield. They're just changing the verbiage, the language for this new digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have crypto miner TeraWolf plans to raise $3 billion with Google backing to expand its AI-focused data centers. Also, we have OpenAI launches ChatGPT Pulse, a personal assistant feature delivering customized daily updates based on user interests. And of course, these algorithms are learning you. These algorithms are sending the information that you're tapping on. Remember, they don't call it feed for no reason. Either you're feeding the stomach the right things or you're feeding the brain the right things. And most people are not. But this is how they're going to create your digital twin, and this is how the AI agent is going to be doing the work for you. They're going to learn everything that you know. They're going to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Sam Altman's World Project integrates Chainlink CCIP to enable seamless WorldCoin transfers between WorldChain and Ethereum. And it also adapts Chainlink data streams to power high-quality sub-second data for DeFi markets on WorldChain. And we know Chainlink is bringing all this data together for Swift, but that is definitely scary because you're talking about potential biometric data. But for the fourth industrial revolution, interoperability is definitely the key. And a lot of people forget that the WorldCoin Foundation, their whole vision of the project was eventually moving to universal basic income. And we don't hear anything about that. It's been moved behind the curtain. But guys, make sure you don't forget, because the mission is going to pop right back up in 2 years. We know universal basic income is definitely around the corner. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.